In the hustle and chaos of daily life, it's easy to feel as if we're drowning in stress, consumed by uncertainty. But amidst the storm, there exists a timeless path to calm philosophy that has withstood the test of time. Imagine this: no matter what life throws at you, pressures at work, conflicts and relationships, or unforeseen challenges, you remain firm, unshaken, and serene. This isn't a fantasy, it's the core of Stoicism, a philosophy that empowers us to master our emotions and reactions to live a truly fulfilled life. Today, we'll explore the art of Stoicism and uncover 10 powerful principles that can transform how we navigate life's inevitable ups and downs. These aren't abstract ideas, but practical tools you can apply every day to cultivate resilience, inner strength, and an unshakable sense of peace. Whether you're grappling with a difficult relationship, feeling overwhelmed by responsibilities, or searching for deeper purpose, the wisdom of Stoicism holds profound insights to help you thrive. Stay with me as we journey through these principles. Each one is a stepping stone toward a life where external chaos no longer disrupts your inner tranquility. From defining a firm purpose to mastering emotional control, by the end of this video you'll have the knowledge and tools to face life's challenges with grace and confidence. So let's dive into this transformative philosophy and discover how it can lead you to true happiness and serenity. Oh, and if you appreciate what we're building here, I truly value a simple favor: hit that subscribe button and stick with me till the end of this video. Let's embark on this journey together. Imagine setting sail on a vast ocean without a clear destination. You drift aimlessly, tossed around by every shift in the wind and waves. That's what life feels like without a firm purpose, directionless and vulnerable to external forces. The ancient Stoic philosopher Epictetus emphasized the importance of having a clear and firm purpose. He said, "Difficulties show a person's character, and the greater the difficulty, the more glory in overcoming it."
This isn't just a philosophical insight, it's a rallying call. A firm purpose acts as your compass, guiding you through life's storms. But it doesn't just appear. It's forged through moments of deep reflection by asking yourself, what truly matters to me? What values define the person I aspire to become?
Your firm purpose becomes your anchor, grounding you when chaos erupts. Challenges won't disappear, but they transform into manageable stepping stones on your path to fulfillment. With clarity in your goals and values, even monumental obstacles shrink in significance. This strength, nurtured by Stoic wisdom, becomes unshakable. The power of purpose lies not only in its discovery, but in its preservation. Defining your purpose is one part, the other is diligently nurturing it. This means showing up consistently even when the going gets tough and persisting through setbacks. Remember, purpose is not just a destination, it's a guiding light providing stability when life's whirlwinds threatened to veer you off course. Stoicism reminds us that life's storms are inevitable, but with determination and reflection, no obstacle is insurmountable. So take the time to reflect deeply on what truly drives you. Write it down and allow it to guide you through life with resilience and confidence. Here's where Stoicism offers another powerful insight. We have the power to control our responses to life's challenges. When someone offends or criticizes us, it's natural to feel hurt. But what if instead we saw it as an opportunity to cultivate patience and self-awareness? Every time you resist the impulse to react, you're building mental strength. This mastery doesn't happen overnight, it requires daily practice. Start small, set achievable goals, practice mindfulness, and embrace emotional awareness. Over time, you'll notice a shift. Challenges that once overwhelmed you will no longer sway your peace of mind.
Guarding your mind is an essential pillar of Stoicism. Imagine your mind as a garden. Just as you wouldn't let weeds overrun it, don't allow negative influences, toxic thoughts, or harmful content into your mental space. Surround yourself with uplifting people, engage with enriching content, and set boundaries to preserve your inner peace.
By practicing Stoicism, you embrace the art of emotional mastery. This isn't about suppressing emotions, it's about understanding them and choosing responses aligned with your values. Simple practices like mindfulness can create a powerful pause between stimulus and response. In that pause lies your freedom, so remind yourself, external circumstances don't control you, your responses do. Protect your mental space, embrace challenges as growth opportunities, and approach life with clarity and composure. This is the power of Stoicism, a timeless guide to building resilience, achieving true happiness, and finding unshakable tranquility. One of Stoicism's most powerful lessons is about how to handle criticism without losing your peace of mind. Criticism can sting, but it doesn't have to control you. Instead of reacting defensively, pause and reflect. Ask yourself, is there any truth in this criticism? Even harsh feedback can offer valuable insights. However, this doesn't mean you must accept all criticism as valid. Being open to considering it reflects maturity and a willingness to grow. Stoicism also emphasizes the importance of patience and gentleness. Patience helps us maintain composure, preventing hasty or negative reactions to criticism. Gentleness fosters understanding and helps preserve relationships, even with those who disagree with or criticize us. Consider the lives of saints and ascetics who faced harm and insults with unwavering patience and kindness, steadfast on their chosen paths. By embracing these virtues, we can handle criticism without letting it disturb our inner peace. Developing resilience, what some may call a thick skin, is another essential practice. Resilience doesn't mean ignoring feedback. It's about understanding that not all criticism is about you. People often project their insecurities or frustrations onto others. By recognizing this, you can depersonalize the criticism and protect your self-worth.
Remember, you have the power to decide your response. As central to Stoic philosophy, this freedom allows you to take what's useful from criticism and let go of the rest. Engaging in constructive dialogue is also an effective way to handle criticism. If it comes from someone close, like a friend or family member, consider discussing it calmly. Seek clarification, share your perspective, and approach the conversation with an open mind.
This fosters mutual respect and strengthens relationships. Handling criticism gracefully inspires others. When people see you responding with composure and a willingness to learn, they admire your strength and emotional intelligence. Stoicism teaches us that the real challenge isn't external events, it's how we think about them. As Epictetus said, what frightens and dismays us is not the events themselves, but our thoughts about them. Offense, for instance, arises not from words or actions, but from how we interpret and react to them. This insight is liberating, as it shifts power from external circumstances to your internal world. Transforming offense isn't about denying your emotions. It's natural to feel hurt or angry. Instead, it's about creating space between stimulus and response. In that space lies your power to choose a reaction aligned with your values and long-term goals. One practical way to transform offense is through cognitive reframing, seeing the situation from a different perspective. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Extracting potential lessons doesn't mean agreeing with the offender. It's about growing despite the situation. Empathy is another cornerstone of Stoic wisdom. When offended, consider the other person's perspective. What struggles might they be facing? This understanding fosters compassion over anger. It doesn't excuse bad behavior, but promotes clarity and emotional control. Coupled with empathy, forgiveness becomes transformative. Holding on to resentment only harms you. It's like drinking poison and expecting someone else to suffer. Forgiveness frees you from emotional burdens, allowing peace and clarity to prevail. Every offense is an opportunity to build resilience. Like muscle strengthened through resistance, character grows by facing challenges. Over time, you'll find external events hold less sway over your peace of mind. Transforming offense is a practice, one that requires patience, self-awareness, and a commitment to growth. Each constructive response reinforces positive habits, bringing you closer to inner calm. Finally, let's address fear and shame, emotions that can hinder our growth. Epictetus reminds us, we assign meaning to events, creating fear and shame within our souls. These emotions arise not from situations themselves, but from how we interpret them. Once we grasp this, we can begin changing our perceptions and responses. Fear often stems from the unknown. By breaking it down and analyzing it rationally, fear loses its grip. For example, if you fear public speaking, ask yourself, what am I truly afraid of? Maybe it's the judgment of others. But consider this: the audience isn't there to criticize, but to listen and learn. Even if you stumble, it's a natural part of growth. Facing fears and preparing thoroughly allows you to chip away at them until they no longer overwhelm you. Shame, on the other hand, is often tied to societal pressures or past mistakes. Stoicism encourages confronting shame with courage and self-compassion. Accept your imperfections and view mistakes as opportunities to learn, not as definitions of your worth. For instance, if a past mistake haunts you, face it honestly and use it as a stepping stone to grow stronger. Mistakes are inevitable, but they hold immense value when viewed through the right lens. Instead of letting shame take over, reflect on the mistake. Ask yourself, why did it happen? What lessons can I learn? How can I grow from this experience? This thoughtful process transforms shame from a source of self-loathing into a powerful tool for growth. An essential step in overcoming shame is self-forgiveness. Holding on to shame traps us in a cycle of self-criticism. By forgiving ourselves, we release this heavy burden and allow healing to begin. Self-forgiveness doesn't excuse mistakes, it acknowledges them, learns from them, and then lets them go. It's a crucial part of personal growth and resilience. To overcome fear and shame, start small. Gradually expose yourself to situations that trigger these emotions. Use each encounter as a learning opportunity. Over time, repeated exposure and reflection will desensitize you, making fear and shame more manageable. This method fosters courage and builds emotional resilience. Stoicism also highlights the significance of community and support. Sharing your fears and feelings of shame with trusted friends or mentors can be liberating. Opening up offers fresh perspectives, reassurance, and often the realization that others have faced similar struggles. Their insights can be invaluable as you navigate your own challenges. The Stoic principle of premeditatio malorum, the premeditation of evils, is a practice that helps us prepare for life's uncertainties. By envisioning potential obstacles, you can anticipate and plan for them, ensuring you're not caught off guard. For instance, before an important event, imagine possible hurdles, technical glitches, tough questions, or personal anxiety. Visualizing these scenarios allows you to plan responses, reducing stress and surprise when they arise. This practice isn't about dwelling on negativity, it's about building mental resilience. When you've rehearsed handling challenges, you're less likely to lose composure in the moment. Flexibility is another vital aspect of this preparedness. Life rarely unfolds as planned, and rigid expectations can lead to disappointment. By staying adaptable, you can adjust plans effectively, navigating life's uncertainties with grace. While anticipating challenges, it's equally important to recognize your strengths. Reflect on your skills, knowledge, and support systems that equip you to overcome adversity. This balanced approach fosters confidence without tipping into unnecessary worrying. Reflection is key to this process. Review your past experiences, identify the challenges you faced, the strategies that worked, and areas for improvement. This reflection sharpens your ability to navigate future obstacles with greater skill and ease. Incorporating mindfulness practices can further strengthen this ability, keeping you present and emotionally regulated, even during stress. Epictetus famously said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This profound truth embodies the essence of inner strength. Our power lies not in controlling external events, but in mastering our inner responses. Whether facing harsh criticism or an unexpected setback, the choice of how we respond defines our character. Cultivating inner strength begins with self-awareness. Recognize and understand your emotions without letting them overwhelm you. Instead of suppressing feelings, observe them, identify their roots, and manage your reactions with wisdom. This self-awareness is foundational for personal growth. A central teaching of Stoicism is the distinction between what we can and cannot control. Focusing on what's within our control, our attitudes, choices, and reactions preserves energy and reduces stress. This perspective keeps us grounded, even amid turbulence. Forgiveness is another pillar of inner strength. Holding grudges drains energy and clouds judgment. Forgiving others and yourself releases negative emotions, paving the way for healing and growth. Forgiveness doesn't excuse harmful actions, but liberates you from their emotional grip, creating space for peace. Building resilience is vital for inner strength. Life is full of ups and downs, but setbacks offer opportunities to grow. Each challenge faced is a chance to practice resilience, strengthening your character over time. With consistent practice, you become adaptable, less affected by life's fluctuations, and better equipped to thrive. Stoicism teaches us to seek strength not only within ourselves, but also through community and spiritual faith. Surround yourself with supportive, uplifting individuals. Engage in thought-provoking conversations that challenge and expand your perspective. If you have a spiritual practice, draw upon it for guidance and inspiration. These external connections enrich your sense of purpose and reinforce your inner strength. Lastly, practicing gratitude anchors us in the present moment. By appreciating what we have, we gain perspective and cultivate a mindset of contentment and resilience. Gratitude reminds us of the beauty and strength already within our lives. Gratitude is a remarkable force for cultivating inner strength. By shifting our focus from what we lack to what we have, we foster a positive mindset even in challenging times. There's always something to be grateful for, and by regularly acknowledging these positives, we build emotional resilience and maintain a balanced perspective. Inner strength also grows through embracing vulnerability. Acknowledging our fears and insecurities doesn't weaken us, it makes us human. When we confront these vulnerabilities with courage and compassion, we transform them into sources of strength. This self-acceptance is vital. It empowers us to navigate life with authenticity and confidence. But self-acceptance doesn't mean suppressing emotions or pretending they don't exist. Instead, it's about acknowledging feelings or refusing to let them dictate our actions. It's about creating a space between stimulus and response, a moment to reflect and choose wisely. This practice of pausing and reflecting is profound, capable of reshaping how we interact with the world. Consider this. You're driving in heavy traffic and someone abruptly cuts you off. Your immediate reaction might be anger or even road rage. But Stoicism encourages us to pause and ask, will honking or shouting make the situation better? Likely not. By choosing calmness, we maintain control over our emotions and create a more peaceful, less stressful experience. Another dimension of Stoic wisdom lies in restraining impulses, such as the ability to delay gratification. In our fast-paced world, immediate rewards often tempt us. Yet patience and perseverance are far more rewarding. By delaying gratification and committing to long-term goals, we cultivate discipline and resilience. This principle extends to communication. During heated discussions or conflicts, it's easy to let emotions take over, leading us to say things we later regret. Stoicism teaches us the power of restraint, of pausing before speaking. Before uttering words, consider their impact. Are they constructive? Do they reflect your values? Speaking intentionally fosters stronger, more respectful relationships. Practicing self-restraint requires self-awareness and discipline. Start by identifying your impulses and actively choosing to control them. Set personal boundaries, adopt mindfulness practices, and develop habits that align with your goals. For example, if procrastination is a struggle, design a structured schedule to stay productive. If anger is a challenge, explore relaxation techniques to remain calm under pressure. Another powerful Stoic principle is acting according to reason rather than impulse. Thoughtful decision-making ensures better outcomes. Imagine facing a significant choice at work. Instead of rushing, take time to gather information, weigh options, and align your decision with your values and goals. This reasoned approach fosters confidence and control. Restraint isn't about passivity or avoidance. It's about deliberate and intentional choices. Understanding that actions have consequences and taking responsibility for them strengthens inner peace. Regular reflection further enhances self-restraint. Each day, review your behavior. What triggered my impulses? How could I have responded differently? This ongoing self-assessment builds awareness and intentionality. Mindfulness practices also bolster self-restraint. By staying present and aware, we recognize impulsive urges and choose more thoughtful responses. Through meditation, deep breathing, or mindful observation, self-control becomes a natural part of our lives. Acceptance is another cornerstone of inner strength. Resisting reality only drains energy and causes suffering. Imagine losing your job. It's natural to feel upset and worried about the future. But acceptance allows us to channel energy into proactive steps, like updating a resume or networking. This mindset transforms challenges into opportunities. Mindfulness and meditation are invaluable for cultivating acceptance. By observing thoughts and emotions without judgment, we develop the ability to embrace each moment with its imperfections. Acceptance, in turn, becomes a foundation for inner peace and resilience. Stoicism teaches that acceptance isn't about giving up. It's about finding strength in adversity. Every difficult experience carries a lesson. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can it make me stronger? This shift in perspective turns obstacles into stepping stones for personal growth. Another dimension of acceptance involves letting go of perfectionism. The relentless pursuit of perfection often leads to stress and dissatisfaction. By acknowledging that perfection is unattainable, we appreciate our efforts and progress. This isn't about lowering standards, but embracing imperfections as part of the human experience. Self-compassion allows us to live authentically and wholeheartedly. Gratitude reinforces acceptance by shifting our mindset from scarcity to abundance. When we focus on life's blessings, even amid challenges, we cultivate a positive outlook. Regular gratitude practices nurture a sense of fulfillment and resilience, enabling us to accept and appreciate life as it is. Acceptance also enriches our relationships. When we hold rigid expectations of others, we set ourselves up for frustration. By accepting people as they are with all their strengths and weaknesses, we build harmonious, fulfilling connections. This doesn't mean tolerating harmful behavior, but it does mean embracing empathy and compassion. Everyone has their struggles, and by practicing understanding, we create space for authentic relationships and mutual growth. Epictetus and other Stoic philosophers emphasized a profound truth. Living according to nature means understanding our place in the world and aligning our actions with our rational and social nature. At its core, this principle is about authenticity, living in harmony with both ourselves and the universe. Living according to nature begins with self-awareness. It requires a deep understanding of who we truly are, our values, strengths, and purpose. This introspection helps us uncover our natural tendencies and inclinations, allowing us to make choices that align with our genuine selves rather than bowing to societal expectations or external pressures. Recognizing and embracing the natural cycles of life is also essential. Just as the seasons change, our lives move through phases: growth, stability, decline, and renewal. Accepting these transitions allows us to navigate them with grace and resilience, letting go of resistance and finding peace in the flow of life. Living according to nature also involves cultivating key virtues: wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. These guiding principles help us face challenges and make ethical decisions. Wisdom enables clear thinking and informed choices. Courage provides strength to confront adversity and take action. Justice ensures fairness and integrity in our relationships. Temperance fosters balance and self-control. By embodying these virtues, we align our actions with our rational and moral nature. Stoicism also teaches us the importance of harmony with others. As inherently social beings, we are deeply connected to those around us. Living according to nature means recognizing this interdependence and contributing to the well-being of our communities. Empathy, compassion, and cooperation are vital for building meaningful relationships and fostering a supportive environment. By embodying these virtues, we align our actions with our rational and moral nature. When we help others, we fulfill our social nature and create a life rich with purpose and connection. Another aspect of this principle is embracing simplicity and focusing on what truly matters. In a world crowded with distractions and material pursuits, it's easy to lose sight of our priorities. Stoicism encourages us to strip away the excess and concentrate on core values and essential needs. Simplifying our lifestyles, nurturing meaningful relationships, and dedicating time to personal growth creates space for genuine fulfillment and joy. Acceptance and gratitude are central to living according to nature. Accepting life's natural flow means relinquishing the need to control every outcome and trusting in the process. Gratitude allows us to appreciate what we have and recognize the abundance already in our lives. By focusing on the positives, we cultivate a mindset of contentment and peace, finding strength even in adversity. Living according to nature also entails being mindful of our impact on the environment. As part of the natural world, we bear responsibility for its care. Sustainable choices, reducing waste, and respecting ecosystems reflect our connection to the earth and ensure its well-being for future generations. Mindfulness plays a key role in this practice. By staying present and aware, we can make intentional choices aligned with our true selves. Mindfulness practices such as meditation, deep breathing, or mindful observation allow us to slow down, reflect, and act with purpose. They enhance our connection to both our inner nature and the world around us. As we conclude this exploration of Stoic principles, remember this: true power doesn't come from controlling the world around you, it comes from mastering your own mind and actions. Embrace the wisdom of Stoicism and let it guide you toward a life of inner peace, resilience, and fulfillment. Thank you for being a part of Stoic Thread. If this video resonated with you, don't forget to check out the suggested videos on the screen. Stay strong, stay grounded, and continue your journey toward wisdom and well-being.